Hi, my dear students. Today we are going to complete our talking about the ratio. Let's see. Do you remember the units of measuring? It's very important this year or in ratio. Okay. Do you remember the length unit? Yes, we have kilometer, meter, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter. To convert from kilometer to meter, we will multiply by 1000. From decimeter to decimeter time 10, time 10, time 10. And if we want to backward, okay, we will make, yes, row divided, divided 10, divided 10, divided 10, divided 1000. Okay, and if I want to convert from meter to centimeter, it means we have two zeros. We will pass by 10 or times 100. Okay. Area units. We know that we have the same units: kilometer square, meter square, decimeter square, centimeter square, millimeter square. Okay, it means times 1 million times 100 times 100 times 100. If I want to backward, it will be divide, 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 divide. Volume units, it's new for you. Okay, we know that we have cubic meter, cubic decimeter, cubic centimeter, cubic milliliter. And cubic decimeter has another name, liter. Okay, this is the unit of measuring capacity and it is equal to cubic decimeter. And we have cubic centimeter and it is equal to milliliter. Okay, you can read liter or milliliter or on bottles or on Pepsi can or on juice can or milk bottle. Okay, let's see how to convert. It will be from times 1000 times 1000 times 1000. If I want to backward, it will be divide. Okay. We have also weight units. Weight units, ton, kilogram, gram. And all of them times 1000 times 1000 divide. Area of land units. Okay. Land units like farmland or like the farmland. We can hear it on in farmland like Fedan, Kirat, Sah. Okay, from Fedan to Kirat times 24, from Kirat to Sahm times 24, backward, you divide. Okay, money units, we know that pound or LE and piaster or PT, it will be times 100 or divided 100 times units like year and month, okay, times 12 and divided 12 or week, day, hour, minute, second, from week to day times 7 times 24 times 60 times 60 divided. Okay, we know that ratio must be in the same unit. We said before, ratio is a comparing between two or more quantities that have same unit and same type. Same unit, it means kilometer, the units of length. If we have kilometer, must be on the other side kilometer, or the second term must be kilometer, or meter and meter. Okay, let's see how to simplify. Okay, 2 kilograms and 200 grams. Here we have two different units, kilogram and gram. So we will convert the biggest to smallest. We will convert the biggest to smallest. Why we will convert biggest to smallest? Because from biggest to smallest, multiply, and it's more easy, okay? Will be 2 times 1000, from kilogram to gram times 1000. So it will be 2000 gram to 200 gram. Here we have two zeros, and here we have two zeros, so we are going to divide by 100. It will be 20 to 2, then divided 2, it will be 10 to 1. Okay, another example, 3 weeks and 7 days. Two different units, weeks and days. So we are going to convert the biggest to smallest. So biggest weeks will be by 7. So 3 times 7 equal 21 days, and we have 7 days. Okay, 21 and 7 divided by 7 will be 3 to 1. Okay, and we know that the ratio must be also in the same type. Same type means whole numbers. Okay, so let's simplify to know how to reach it to be the whole number. Okay, if we have fraction and fraction, 3 over 4 to 1 over 4. Okay, look at the denominator. If we have same denominator, we have here same denominator. So we are going to multiply by the denominator. If we have same denominator, multiply both fraction by the denominator. So we are going to multiply times 4. So it will be 3 over 4 times 4. It will be 3. 1 over 4 times 4, it will be 1 and stop. Okay, let's see another type. 3 over 8 to 1 over 4. Look at, if we have two different denominators, look at the biggest one. The biggest one is 8. Ask yourself, 8 is divisible by 4? Yes, it is divisible by 4, so we are going to multiply both of them times 8. So first step, look at the biggest denominator. Ask yourself if it was divisible by the smallest. Yes, divisible, so multiply both of them times the biggest one. So we are going to multiply times 8. 3 over 8 times 8 equal 3, and 1 over 4 times 8 equal 2. Okay, another one, 3 over 7 to 1 over 4. Here we have two different denominators. The biggest one is 7. 7 is not divisible by 4, so we are going to multiply both denominator by each other. 7 times 4 equal, yes, 28, so we are going to multiply both fraction times 28. So if we have two different denominators, and the biggest one not divisible by the smallest, multiply both denominator by each other and take this number and multiply the two fractions by this number. So 7 times 4 equals 28. So we are going to multiply both of them times 28. 3 over 7 times 28 equals 12. And 1 over 4 times 28 equals 7. And we can simplify again. Okay. We have another method. If we have two different denominator and one of them not divisible by the other, so let's make scissor. Let's make scissor. 4 times 3 equals 12, and 7 times 1 equals 7. Okay, so 12 to 7. 12 to 7. Okay, the same answer. It's more easy in solving. Okay, simplify. If we have decimal number and 2, here we must remove the decimal point. How can we remove the decimal point? Do you remember in 5th grade, when we multiply by 10 or 100 or 1000, we can move the decimal point to the right. So here, how many decimal places? One decimal place. So we will multiply by 10. Why 10? Because 10 has 1 0, and here we have one decimal place. So multiply by 10. 0.5 times 10. Okay, we are going to multiply both of them times 10. Okay, here we are going to multiply both of them times 10. The only case we use one of them in convert from unit to other, okay, like we took before. Okay, so 0.5 times 10 equal 5, and 2 times 10 equal 20. Let's simplify 5 to 20 divided 5. It will be 1 to 5 divided 5 equal 1. 20 divided 5 equal 0.15 to 0.3. Here we have two decimal places, and here we have one decimal place. Here we must multiply by 100, and here we must multiply by 10. But here we must multiply both of them times the same number. So we will choose the biggest. The biggest is 100, so we are going to multiply by 100. It will be 15, it will be 30. And divided by 15, it will be 1 to 2. 1 over 4 to 0.5. Okay, if we have fraction and decimal, first step, remove the denominator. The denominator is 4, so we are going to multiply by 4. Multiply by 4, it will be 1, 2, 2, 0.5 times 4, it will be 2. So, and this is the simplest 4. Here, never, ever, never, ever convert the fraction into decimal. Sometimes we have something like 1 over 3. 1 over 3, when we convert it into decimal, it will be 0.33333, and it's wrong. Okay, it's approximated value, so we can't do it. So the first step, we must remove the denominator. How can we remove the denominator? We multiply by the denominator, both terms times 4, or both terms times the denominator. Okay, never forget that. Never convert the fraction into decimal. Okay, and start with multiply by the denominator. Thank you.